As I was listening to section 4, oh, by the way, this is Dr. Ursula with When Women Pray. Course designed based on the call. I felt God leading me to teach a course on how to pray. But as I listened to that section, I started thinking about the people who will be in the comments. They will be in the comments correcting the name of Jesus. And I just want to say this, for those of you who are, you're bouncing back and forth trying to make sure you get it all right and you say it all right and you get his name right. I applaud people who have done the research, and, sometimes they angrily get into comments and they try to correct people, but they do it angrily, or they do it in a condescending way. However they do it, they're just trying to get you to understand that they've learned what Jesus's real name is, because why would only the name Jesus be in the Bible when all those other names don't look anything like Jesus? And where did Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, all of that? Here's what I know. If they get his real name right, and they know how to pronounce it, because I've heard some people just mess up the pronunciation. They spend minutes repronouncing it and mispronouncing it and trying to get it right. This is what I know. I can tell you about my experience. I can tell you about the Jesus Christ of Nazareth that answers me when I call. When my children, and I have 3, when my children were very small and just learning my name, I knew they were talking to me no matter what they called me. Whether it was mama, mama, ma, whatever it was. Even when my son first said my first name, and I didn't even know the boy knew my first name. I'm talking about my oldest son. Didn't even know he knew my name. He heard other people call it. But when I didn't answer to mama, he called me Ursula. I stopped what I was doing and turned. I said, I guess he said she's not answering to the name I always call her, so let me go with this name. I knew he was talking to me. That's another story, but I was studying for an exam, and I was focused and I didn't hear him. And anyway, my point is, if I call on Jesus and I don't use the Greek or the Hebrew name, he still answers me. He still answers me. God looks on the heart, and he had explained that to his prophet that he sent to Jesse's house to anoint the new king after he decided Saul was no longer worthy. He sent the prophet to Jesse's house. And because he was looking at the outward appearance, he was so sure that Jesse's oldest son was the one that was going to be crowned king. And that's when God checked him and said, you're looking at the outward appearance. I look at the heart. I'm not interested in the outward appearance. I'm not interested in how cute you think you look with your lashes and your lace front or your install or what. He is looking at the heart. So when you pray and you're praying to the Son of God and you pray in his name, he's looking at your heart, not your pronunciation. So yes, I'm all for, if you all learn what the actual name is, do that. Pray in that name. But I'm stuck on Jesus Christ. I'm stuck on Jesus Christ, and he knows exactly who I'm talking to, because I'm looking up and I expect to see him in my spiritual eye sitting at the right hand of the Father. Love you.